got another email from one of y'all while I was in the gym this morning. I'm gonna read it on my laptop. Reach out to me, bro. Email me at pachomebuyers@gmail.com. You see it right there. Any question you got, bro? I'm willing to help. My biggest demographic, 24 or 25 to 34-year-old males, okay? And I'm really looking to help y'all, man. Really helping to help y'all get up on game. Hopefully you learn from my experiences and experiences that were 1 degree away from me. And I got a lot of y'all watching me, bruh. A lot of y'all watching me every single time I drop a video. Please, it takes 1 second. Hit that sub button. Hit that bell to be notified when the game drops. I drop 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You dig? That's how often we drop on here. Well, yeah. So, let's read it. Dear Kevin, my name is Jerry. I am a 27-year-old born and raised in Queens, New York. What's up, New York? I ain't been in New York in a minute. Me and the wife got to get back to New York, man. Anyways, neither here nor there. I'm going through a lot of shit right now. I have a situation right now where I might be losing my job, as well as I have a mother that depends on me because she is in stage 4 cancer. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm trying to figure out, how do I stay calm in the face of adversity right now? Do you have any advice? Woo, that's a heavy one. We don't just answer lighthearted shit on here. We answer heavy questions because life can be heavy. But this is what I would do, bro. And honestly, like, what I'm going through in my life is nowhere near where you're at right now. I couldn't imagine that. But one thing I do is, because I've gone both ways, I've handled adversity terribly, where I've done the most dangerous and most harmful thing to myself, where I was eating my feelings and drinking too much. I've been that guy. Eating my feelings, drinking too much, gaining weight, because I got so much shit going on in my life that it's painful. I know what that feels like, you know, to handle shit in the worst type of ways. But I also know how to handle shit in a way now where I handle it in a way to where it's making me a better person. So right now I'm going through my own little hurricane, right? Everybody's hurricane gonna be different. You know what? And this is reality. We all going through an internal civil war, man. Every single one of us. And when you hear stories about people going through shit that might be different from yours, it's all relative, man. Because you're going through some shit that I couldn't imagine going through. And I'm going through some shit right now with a grandparent that a lot of people couldn't imagine going through. But then again, there's always a silver lining. So what I would suggest that you do, if anybody's going through any type of shit right now where you feel like you're in the midst of a hurricane, you're in the midst of a big drought in your life, the weather in your life right now feels like 120 degrees, you're walking through the desert, you know, or it's bitter cold, it's negative 20, it feels real Arctic freezy. You dig what I'm saying? Real Arctic freezy. The best thing to do every day is to go to the gym. Every single day. It's Monday morning. One thing I make sure I do every Monday morning before I start my week is I get my ass in the gym. This is the first thing I do. I like to start my week off with a good hard workout. Now, the reason why we do workouts, why? Is because no matter what you're going through, you will feel 100% better when you walk up out of this building. When you walk up off that trail that you ran on or you jogged on, or that hiking trail, or that beach setting, or that mountain, or wherever the fuck you live at, you'll feel a lot better walking out of a workout. You know what I mean? A nice, good, hard workout. Because that, number one, it's going to help release endorphins, and it's going to make you feel more confident, rather than loafing around and laying in bed and being like, oh man, oh. Look, man, life, you know, one thing is we have to embrace change. And I know that's the hardest thing for me. And I'm learning how to embrace change more and more, because the more you live in the past, the more that you're blocking yourself from your present. You know, these are the times right now with your mom that you really should be honing in on any issues you have with her. You need to air those grievances out. Anything that you always wanted to tell her, any flowers that you want to give, you got to give it to her now while she can still look at you, while she can still smile and laugh and talk. Because once she stops talking to you, it's going to feel, the finality of that is, I couldn't imagine that. You know what I mean? And we all have an expiration date, right? We all do. So if you're in the middle of a storm right now, maybe you have a mother that's sick, like my man that just emailed me. Maybe you are going through a drought right now where you can't find a job. You know, maybe you got a kid right now that was just born and you can't really afford them. Maybe you in a transition in your life where you're losing it all. I know what that feels like, to lose everything financially, lose everything. I'm gonna have a video on that. It's gonna be called about lifestyle creep. But that's gonna be a totally different video. No matter what the storm you're going through right now, maybe you're sick. You just found out some kind of diagnosis that you're sick. Try to weather the storm by doing simple things, man. Going to the gym, living in the present. Don't live in the future. Don't live in the past. Living in the future and living in the past are two things that are the hardest things for me to deal with, because I sometimes, you know, I used to say 10 years ago when I was 29, I didn't have any regrets. But now at 39, I'm starting to have a couple of regrets. I am. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you like I don't have any regrets. I have a couple. But they're so minimal, they're not life altering. You know what I'm saying? And another one is futurism. You know, oh damn, my family, my grandmother and grandma and you know, they're getting older, man, and one day they're not gonna be here, that type of shit. But we gotta really, for me, like practicing Stoicism over the last couple of years, I'm learning to live in the present. Live in the present, because the present is a gift. As corny as that shit sound, but it is. It's a gift. I think us as humans, we live too far in the past and when shit was great, it seemed easier, right? But, you know, it's like faded pictures. You don't remember everything clearly. You remember the highlights or the lowlights. And in the futurism, 99% of the shit that you are worried about ain't never gonna happen. So, but to stay on topic, work out daily, journal daily. This is my journal, you know, right here, doing these YouTube videos. I had a podcast I did. Maybe you don't want to publish your shit to the world. You can either write, you can do an audio, you can do voice memos, man. A lot of y'all have, you know, you drive to work every day, right? And that time you get by yourself. And this is another thing. Have a time every day where you get at least 1 hour by yourself. Everybody needs an hour daily by themselves. I don't want to hear this, well, I got kids. Yeah, okay, well, get up earlier. Quit going to bed at 11, 12 o'clock at night. Take your ass to bed at 9:30 and wake up at 4. Give yourself that 4 to 5 a.m. But a lot of y'all don't want to do the work. So quit making excuses. Everybody deserves an hour to themselves. You know what I mean? An hour. And that hour maybe might just be the gym. But that's all you need. And like I said, daily, if you have a time where you commute to work by yourself, you know, or a lunch period, take that time to do a voice memo or a video or a voice memo and talk about what's really going on in your life. Man, look, I'm feeling this, and this, and this. I've kept a journal since I was 6 years old, and it's helped me my whole life. It really has. And I've had it in different forms. I've had a journal in the form of written form. I've had it in the form of audio through a podcast, through a blog. I had a blog in college. I'm pretty sure it's still up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. If you really search, you'll be able to find it. So that's the mid 2000s. I've had, I used to do Vimeo videos before YouTube, man. I did Vimeo videos. I did Facebook videos, man, 07, 08, 09. I've had different forms of journaling, but I'm just saying that. Keep a journal, work out. And number 3, most importantly, consume healthy content. And when I mean by content, I mean consuming content that's healthy. Food that's healthy. YouTube content. Get off social media, man. Get off Instagram. Get off Twitter. Take a detox from that shit. Like for me right now, I'm not using social media at all. I'm totally detoxing from it. It's too, honestly, I don't, it's harmful. You know what I mean? It's harmful, bro. Like you see shit on there you don't want to see. Clear your mind. Don't fill your head up with so much clutter. You know what I'm saying? So number 1, work out. Number 2, journal daily. And number 3, consume clean content. Good food, good mood. You notice how when you eat that Jack in the Box or that Carl's Jr. or that White Castle, you feel like shit after? It's because it's terrible food. When you eat that clean, that nice good salad with lean cuts of meat and all that, you feel incredible. So I hope that helps you out.